Ladies and gents, welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing channel where we talk all things box. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Make sure you turn the notification bell on all so you can get notified the very second that we drop any new material, new blogs on this channel. So yeah, there's been a bit of breaking news that I just heard about today, and that news is regarding Saul Canelo Alvarez, who, as boxing fans will know, he is currently seeking a fight to secure a fight with Caleb Plant to get the other belt at super middleweight, and he's looking to become undisputed super middleweight champion. And that's no secret. That's, he's made that clear himself. He went after Saunders, and he's going after all these different belt holders. But the news I heard today was that there are plans for 2022, because obviously they're assuming that he's going to beat Caleb Plant whenever he faces him this year, sometime, I suppose, towards the tail end of the year, last quarter. He'll look to fight Caleb Plant, but obviously assuming he beats him, unless there's a massive upset. His coach, Eddie Reynoso, was talking, and he said in an article, I believe it was on Boxing News 24/7, that in 2022, so next year coming, he said he wants Canelo to face Artur Beterbiev. And as we know, Beterbiev is also, he's a very fearsome light heavyweight. He's a guy that has, puts fear in the hearts of a lot of guys. I think he's knocked everybody out pretty much that he's faced. I think he's got like 100% knockout record. He's, I think, struggled in his past fight, but he's a guy that's pretty much just taken everybody out, and he's he's the danger man when it comes to light heavyweight. You've got Joe Smith Jr. up there, who's also a good fighter, very tough, very strong, and he'll obviously put up a good fight against Beterbiev. But from what I understand, Beterbiev is looking to clear up at light heavyweight. So you've got Bivol, you've got other guys out there. But according to Eddie Reynoso, he says that, look, Canelo is interested in fighting Beterbiev, and if we can clear up at super middleweight within this year, 2021, we'll go after Artur Beterbiev. And, this is big news for boxing fans, because as you all would know, the sort of the most dangerous man you could fight at light heavyweight, even going back to the time where Canelo fought, where he fought Sergey Kovalev. Kovalev has always been a dangerous puncher, destructive, one punch knockout power. He very powerful guy. Yes, when he fought Canelo, it was coming to the tail end of his career, but the fact was Canelo is a guy who's competed as low as sort of welterweight, I believe, early in his career, and he's just gradually climbed up. He's always been a big frame, but he's not the tallest of guys, and there was some thinking going into it that as sublimely skilled as Canelo is still very dangerous going in there against a big puncher like Sergey Kovalev. And Canelo goes in there and virtually just walks Kovalev down, and Kovalev was a bit intimidated by him, it seemed, and just playing pity-pat punches, and very afraid of being countered in that fight. He fought a very cautious fight, did Sergey Kovalev, because of how sharp Canelo was. But yeah, Canelo goes and takes him out. But even at that time, Beterbiev was, seen as sort of the fresher fighter than Kovalev and whatnot. But it's still a fantastic achievement. And now, at this stage, although you have got Dmitry Bivol out there, you have got Joe Smith Jr. out there, the real sort of dangerous man who's the bigger puncher out of all of them, and he's quite smart on the front foot, quite a smart boxer as well. The main man right now is Artur Beterbiev. Really, if you're looking for a dangerous fight, if you're looking to take on the main guy, the most feared guy in the light heavyweight division, then you got to take on Artur Beterbiev. And good news for us fans is that should Canelo be successful in his next bout in 2021, he could be taking on the danger man, the monster that is Artur Beterbiev. So I'll bring you more on that as any news comes out. But for me, rubbing my hands together for that, love to see that fight. And it's the type of thing that would really, if Canelo could go back up there to light heavyweight, beat Beterbiev, maybe even take him out. But anyhow, Canelo beats this guy. For me, that's just legacy defining. That's something that puts him up there with the Mexican greats, really. With any great, you know, that's something that really does, for me at least, stamp him in the history books. You know, this is, it's almost unprecedented to be able to just go through. Yes, you won several, you know, belts at middleweight, to become undisputed at super middleweight, and then go up to light heavyweight, win a title, come back, go back up there, and win another world title at light heavyweight against such a dangerous puncher as a Beterbiev. That's a unprecedented. That's an amazing achievement. And I, for one, as much as I know Beterbiev's a big puncher, etc., etc., I tend to think that if that fight was made soon, I would just say I'd definitely be backing Canelo to win it. I just think he just has a knack and such a high skill level that he'd definitely find a way to deal with Beterbiev and to beat him. I think he'd at least beat him on points, and if he times him right, maybe even take him out. But I think more than likely I would pick Canelo to win that one on points. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But that's a bit of breaking news. We could have Canelo versus Beterbiev in 2022, and I, for one, as a boxing fan, I really welcome it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this fight? Do you think it will happen? And you know, who would you pick to win this fight if it happens in 2022? Let's hope it does. Till next time, this is MKO Pugilism, over and out, and I'll catch you on the next one.